Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Mindful Magic. I'm Kate.
And I'm Marie. Today, we're diving into a trending topic that's been making waves online, the so called mermaid hunter conspiracy. And this will be an all audio episode.
And we're not saying we believe it. So it's been making waves online. It caught our attention, and we thought it would be interesting to bring this into conversation.
Right. It's so interesting. So, all of this started when TikToker at Tiff's Ghost Talk shared an email from a guy who goes by the name of Jonah. He claimed he paid $50,000 to attend this super secret invite only dinner, and the main course, allegedly mermaid meat.
He said a limo picked him up, his phone was taken, and everyone was masked. It sounded like they may have even signed NDAs too. But what really stood out was how secretive and theatrical the whole thing felt.
And it wasn't just some random dinner. It was giving full on speakeasy vibes, like a modern day underground supper club for the ultra elite. Think hidden in plain sight, a normal looking restaurant front, but behind a false wall or through a locked stairwell, you step into this dimly lit private event.
And some say these restaurants are more like secret networks of chefs, fishermen, and spaces, underground kitchens, converted warehouses, high rise penthouses, and even wine cellars with nothing on the doors. So no one talks about them unless you're already in the circles. Do you know about these?
Very fight clubby.
Yeah.
So Jonah said he was taken to a long table where a 5-foot silver platter was revealed. And on it was a creature that looked part woman, part fish. Long silver blonde hair, a pale upper body, and a shimmering tail.
He also said it was served in a golden broth. He said it tasted like sweet scallops and rich wagyu, and he claimed it made his whole body vibrate. And that's when it hit him that something wasn't right. So he panicked and left before any more was served. Now, I do remember when I was doing research that he did not know going into this what was going to be served. So he didn't have any idea.
Oh my goodness. Sweet scallops and rich wagyu sound really yummy, but
Yeah.
if it were ever true, I would never try.
No.
So other rumors say the oh, you guys, I'm gonna apologize if you hear sirens. There is an emergency. Remember to call 911 when there's an emergency. So other rumors say guests at these kind of dinners include Hollywood names, tech billionaires, politicians, and even military figures. Everyone is masked, no names exchanged, everything is whispered.
And if that is on the table,
Then oh my god, can you imagine what else is sold or eaten at those type of dinners, even if this were real?
yeah, I can't even imagine. And obviously I wouldn't go if I knew that it was mermaid being served, but it would be interesting to just go to a dinner like that. Like I can see that, but if I know that it's going to be something dark, I mean, that's with me though. I just wouldn't want anything to do with it.
Oh, and Kate, you're gonna love this. In a couple of weeks, I wish you were here so we could go together. There's I think it's all over, but it's the Edgar Allan Poe Speakeasy. I'm so excited.
I love that. They travel, I think. They're going to be in
Yeah.
Grand Rapids as well.
Oh, you gotta go.
I
That's
know.
your thing.
I know. It is. So let's talk about, so there is supposed benefits to eating mermaid meat. So let's talk about why people would even want to eat something like that. Online, there are all these claims that mermaid meat has supernatural benefits like rapid healing, reverse aging, regenerating the body, even unlocking psychic abilities.
Wow. But let's say in Chinese folklore even, there's a really eerie twist on a mermaid. So their type of mermaid, it's called the Jiao Ren, is said to have magical properties. Her tears become pearls, but if you eat one, legend says you're cursed with eternal youth. cursed. Isn't that a good thing? You'll never age, but you'll also never die. Ooh, very vampire-y.
Yeah.
Where can we get one of those? Kate, do you think that Amazon ships?
Oh, yeah, I think I'll just enjoy my crone phase. I'll just embrace it. So
And
that sounds glamorous until you realize that it's basically immortality with no peace, like a beautiful prison. Another reminder that sacred things are not meant to be consumed for power.
exactly, and this is the hidden meaning here. So, in spiritual circles, mermaids are seen as more than just myth. They're guardians of the ocean, protectors of its energy, memory, and mystery.
And books like Mermaid Magic by Lucy Cavendish, I love all of her work, her oracle decks. Dolores Cannon, Sarah Bressman Cosme, they talk about how mermaids are connected to Lemuria and Atlantis. So they're deeply intuitive, empathetic, and energetically sensitive.
Oh, and every little girl loves mermaids.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
many little boys, yeah. So many believe that even in ancient times, they were hunted or experimented on, which might be why they disappeared. Maybe they didn't vanish. Maybe they retreated. Ask any old sailor of old back yonder yore.
yeah. I definitely believe that they're real and that they have retreated. But they're still around in dreams and sightings and songs and on TikTok.
Leave it to social media
It's so weird to think about. They're resurfacing on TikTok.
of all places,
Yeah.
right?
A lot of
And of
things
course,
are coming to the surface through TikTok, though.
yeah, this is true. And of course, I live on an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So, everything is ocean centric around here. And the ocean has such magical properties, magical healing, and the negative ions. I mean, it's science, right?
Yeah.
So, but there have been sightings reported all over from Japan to Scotland, the Caribbean to Israel. In 2009, a group in Kiryat Yam swore they saw mermaids splashing and diving in the water before vanishing.
And doing research, I actually just came across a video where this man he took a picture of a mermaid in Hawaii that he saw, and the picture's been, allegedly it's been checked to ensure that it was like legit, and it was actually in Hawaii. And so also
Oh, that
some
was me.
what is that?
That was me. He took a picture of me.
That was your day off.
Yeah.
Some Reddit users claim that elites offer fishermen big money to capture sea people. Others describe hearing singing, hauntingly and beautiful, out at sea during storms at night or right before dawn. There was that younger guy, he went viral on Mermaid Talk a few years back. I don't know if you remember him. I don't even know if I think his count like disappeared too, but he made multiple videos of connecting with this, what I would think was like a mermaid at night. There's like a lot of waves and crashing, and he was saying, "Can you hear me?" And it was so loud and clear, and it wasn't just one video. Like she would respond to him and follow his ship. He was a fisherman.
That's so cool. And oh, there's so much AI these days that you don't know what is real and what isn't. But
Yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, also there have been sightings of like I'm going to say tic tac. There's naval pilots and other pilots who are up in the sky have seen craft that go from the sky down into the water. So, and it's been on video. And again, I know there's AI, but, these are like military videos. So, there's something going on, even if we don't know what it is.
I totally agree. And I want to touch again on AI quick. Like, I believe everything is the timing, everything. Like, AI coming out, everyone having access to it. I do think it's also for a reason because you can hide things in plain sight. And it's why discernment is so important. It's like there's so much out there that's fake and that's AI, but also what if some of it's not? It can just be getting leaked out slowly.
Right, exactly. And so, even if we don't have proof, the emotion behind those stories, behind the stories and
Mhm.
legends, even from centuries ago, from the old fishermen, the awe, the fear, the reverence, that's real.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know. We should probably touch on this, Marie. The difference between sirens versus mermaids. So, because I know I hear them, both of those terms. So, a lot of people confuse mermaids with sirens, but they come from very different myths.
Right. So, sirens actually started in Greek mythology. They were half bird and half woman. They lured sailors to their deaths with their voices.
And then mermaids come from Celtic and Northern lore, fish-tailed beings, often protective and magical. They're not here to destroy. They're here to guide, guard, and or remind, which I believe that 100%.
Yeah. So let's shift from conspiracy theory energy. Whether you've lived near the ocean, lakes, rivers, or not, you are water. Your body is mostly water.
So let's take a moment, breathe, and let's imagine the ocean glowing with light. And you can do this at any time of day, wherever you're at. So take a deep breath and imagine the ocean glowing with light, the waves moving in and out with grace and ease.
And this is just a little something you can say and remember just to give honor to that which gives us all life on this planet. The planet is mostly water. We are mostly water. So when you're ready, you can whisper or just think to yourself something like this: To the waters of the earth, I send healing and harmony. May all beings, seen and unseen, be held in light. I honor your mystery, your magic, and your memory.
So it is. I love that. It's just really good to do once in a while. If you have a few minutes and you're grounded and maybe coming out of meditation or during, you can envision light going wherever you want, whether it be a state, the whole country, the earth, the water. It doesn't have to be a beautiful prayer like like Marie just said. It can just be simple. Just envision light there and healing.
Yeah.
So let's move on to crystals, deities, and water rituals. So there's a lot we wanted to discuss, ocean water related. So if you feel called to work with ocean energy, we're going to share a few stones that we love. So the first one, of course, is aquamarine. So this is a stone of calm, clarity, truth, long associated with the soothing and purifying powers of water. Known for its ability to quiet the mind, it is often used to ease nerves, anxiety, and emotional overwhelm, inviting a sense of serenity and mental spaciousness. It also encourages truth telling and inner wisdom, so making it a powerful ally for honest communication and deep introspection. On a physical level, it's believed to assist in reducing fluid retention and supporting the body's natural ability to release toxins, mirroring the cleansing nature of the sea. With its cool, tranquil energy, aquamarine gently washes away what no longer serves, leaving behind clarity, insight, and emotional renewal. Yeah, emotional renewal.
Aquamarine is so beautiful.
What birthstone is that, Marie? Do you
I
remember?
want to say it's March. Oh, I better look it up really quick. I want to say it's
And,
March.
and I want to say, while Marie's looking that up, so whenever you work with crystals, obviously it's good to look up the meanings. I love to just grab whatever crystal I'm drawn to, hold it, and then I always forget what their meanings are all the time. I always have to look it up. But what you do is once you have the meanings, you'll know why you needed it. And you can just hold it to your heart, envision it surrounded in white light, and program it. And if you can't carry it with you, I like to envision an etheric cord connected from that crystal to me, and I just envision that we're attached. If that makes sense, we're setting it near you. So it's really simple to work with crystals, and they're just really good for enhancing your intentions, especially when you're feeling low, like you just need that extra boost. They're tools.
Yep, they're tools. And yeah, so aquamarine is the birthstone for March, also bloodstone for March, if anybody's wondering. But it's so beautiful. It's just got that like Caribbean blue ocean color almost, that light.
Mhm.
Oh, I like lose myself in it. It's so beautiful.
I hear Enya when I see it.
So Oh, I almost broke out in song. I don't wanna do that to
I
anybody.
love that song. That's my favorite.
Um, so there's also Larimar, and I wanted to read a little something more on this because I am fascinated by this. If anybody can pull up a picture, an image of the gemstone Larimar, it looks like the ocean. It's
Mhm.
just it looks like those resin ocean art pieces that people do, but it's natural. It's so amazing. So Larimar is a type of pectolite or a rock composed largely of pectolite, which is an acid silicate hydrate of calcium and sodium. So it's found in many locations, but Larimar has a unique volcanic blue coloration, which is the result of copper substitution for calcium. You know, how copper turns blue, and oh, I'm just fascinated by this. So Larimar is also it's a rare and soothing stone of emotional healing, hence the blue color, often linked to the lost realm of Lemuria and the gentle wisdom of ancient waters. Its tranquil energy encourages us to see situations with new clarity, helping us release judgment and approach life with compassion and calm. Larimar softens the heart, illuminates the mind, and nourishes the spirit, bringing balance across all levels of being, the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So it also resonates with the heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakras. It's a broad stone, folks.
Yeah.
Larim- Larimar supports inner knowing and the expression of truth, facilitating both wisdom and manifestation. It's a sacred stone for those walking the path of conscious awakening and emotional renewal.
I feel like we all need that right now.
We do. Let's all get a little Larimar in our life.
Yeah. And even like meditating on an image, if you don't have one, you can just meditate and connect with it there. I feel like intention's everything. Um, so next is moonstone. So moonstone deepens intuition and aligns with the moon and tides. Moonstone is the stone of new beginnings, radiating soft ethereal energy that resonates deeply with feminine power, intuition, and emotional harmony. So this is often used to enhance psychic awareness. I use this a lot for my readings. I just set it next to me. It also helps you connect with your inner self, and it also gently guides you through transition. So if you're going through anything, a lot of changes, this is going to bring you clarity and help you calm during times of change and stress. Um, it's also cherished for its ability to soothe emotional turmoil, ease anxiety, and foster a sense of inner peace, making it a beloved ally for those seeking alignment for their highest truth. And it's a June birthstone. Marie's, and also pearls.
Yes, June is moonstone, pearls, and alexandrite. And I moonstone for any of those stones that have that inner glow and shimmer, like moonstone, um, labradorite, even abalone or opal. You know those that are like rainbow obsidian. Any of those that have that shimmer or glow from within are gonna help you with your spiritual insight. You know,
Hmm.
it's just right there in the stone showing you that there is a world going on inside.
I love that.
And if you want to bring in some, deity support, some divine support, here's a little bit about some ocean or water deities from around the world, just a few. So, Yamaya is revered Orisha in the Yoruba tradition of West Africa. She's known as the mother of the ocean and a powerful protector. She embodies the essence of motherhood, nurturing, and feminine mysteries. She's often called upon for healing, emotional support, fertility, and protection. As you know, water is so important to countries who are often drought, ridden. As the divine mother of all living things, Yamaya's energy flows like the sea, gentle and loving, yet vast and powerful. She is honored in rituals involving water, shells, moonlight, symbolizing her deep connection to both the physical and spiritual tides of life. And I want to talk about one here in Hawaii. Um, Hawaiians are very dedicated to their ancestors, and their ancestors are the gods and goddesses here. So, Kanaloa is one of the Hawaiian gods, often associated with the ocean, deep sea, healing, and navigation. He's considered a complementary force to Kane, who is the male version of God, representing the mystery of the depths, the unseen, and spiritual guidance. Kanaloa is linked to rebirth, cleansing, and the sacred energy of water, often invoked in healing rituals and voyaging prayers, especially sea voyaging prayers, which, our hokulea here is a voyaging canoe that circumnavigates. So they invoke Kanaloa, and as a guardian of the seas, he embodies the vast, powerful, and life giving nature of the ocean.
I love that. Marie, in Hawaii, you said prayers and invoking. Is there anything else that Hawaiians do to honor or connect with Kanaloa? I can't say it right. Kanaloa.
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 Kanaloa. Um, as far as, giving offerings down at the ocean's edge, often wrapped up in tea leaf or taro leaf, and praying, going to the ocean's edge or actually being on the water. I know that when I used to I was a competitive outrigger racer, so we are on the water, and we would all pray to Kanaloa to keep us protected and uninjured and give us strength for our canoe race.
I love that. So next we have Sedna. Sedna is a powerful Inuit goddess of the sea, transformation, and surrender, deeply revered as the guardian of all marine life. Her myth is one of both tragedy and rebirth, cast into the icy ocean by her father, who severed her fingers to save himself. Her dismembered hands transformed into the whales, seals, walruses, and other sea creatures. From the depths of the cold Arctic waters, Sedna watches over these beings, often hiding them in her long flowing hair to protect them from human greed. Her story teaches us about the sacred balance between giving and taking, and the need to honor nature through respect, humility, and reverence for all life. So, if you believe in the mermaid hunting and them being hunted, this would be a powerful goddess to invoke and to work with and to send protection to them.
And the Inuit are the indigenous people in like northern Canada and Alaska, I believe. So just from that part of the world, the very cold waters, I think, where you probably need more protection than
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
else.
like those terrifying, I think they look like giant seals that will just pull you down into the water. Oh, that's terrifying. I don't
Yeah.
remember what they're called, but yeah, definitely.
And then, we all have heard of Aphrodite. She's the ancient Greek goddess known for love, beauty, desire, and sensuality. Aphrodite embodies the divine feminine in all its radiant forms, both from the sea foam. Oh, I'm sorry, she's born from the sea foam. She's often associated with passion, fertility, and the power of attraction. Aphrodite inspires self love, artistic expression, and romantic connection, reminding us that beauty, both inner and outer, is sacred. As a symbol of both gentle affection and fierce longing, she moves gracefully between the realms of heart and body, offering blessings of love in all its forms.
I love that.
I love Aphrodite.
Me
I
too.
just love that deep, that just that feminine energy.
I do too.
Just,
As
we
a woman, how you like our self confidence, it like comes and goes. It's up and down. Whenever I'm feeling down and I need that boost of self love and confidence, and I want to glow, I ask Aphrodite to be with me. I feel like working with Aphrodite for self love is just, I love it. It's amazing. And it's
absolutely.
so simple too. It's just being open to the guidance and the healing and that connection.
Mhm.
So, and if you wanted to, so you can create an ocean altar. So, a small altar, you can use a shell, a bowl of water with a pinch of sea salt, can be salted or unsalted, or even a candle. What it matters is your intention. So, any way you want to honor the ocean, connect with the ocean, connect with any of these goddesses or deities, just the intention is everything. It doesn't have to be, it can be a cup of water, with an intention. So, we want to also share 5 easy ways to use mindful magic with water to heal, manifest, and connect with spirit.
And I love this. Water is so important. I'm glad we're talking about water. Kate, lately, I we got a bag of lemons and, always with the intention to you make lemonade or squeeze them and you freeze them because you can freeze your lemon juice in ice cube trays and then, put it in a Ziploc bag and you have fresh lemon juice whenever you need it. So I love doing that. Um, but this time I have, oh my goodness, I love my electric squeezer, or it's the kind that rotates on the top. I can't think of what it's actually called. Not a squeezer, but oh,
Juicer.
people, yeah, juicer. Yeah, thank you. God, that's such an easy word. Brain fog. Um, but lately, like this whole week, I've been getting my water and I have the lemon juice in a bottle in the fridge and just adding lemon juice to water. You can't ask for a better detoxifier for your blood and your body, your gut. It clears up your skin. It's just amazing.
It's so funny, Marie. I'm doing the exact same thing this week. I'm doing a pinch of sea salt, lemon, and even cayenne pepper and olive oil right in my warm water in the
Oh,
morning.
see? Great minds.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's just, I love it. And I never thought of freezing my lemons. I freeze my cucumbers.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I just freeze them for like ice cubes.
Oh, that's so perfect. And then you have cold cucumber water.
Yeah. But I didn't
Sorry,
think, why didn't I think about the lemons?
yeah. Yeah, so I'm sure I'm not the first one to think of that, but my brain did give me that idea, so go brain. And, yeah, so 'cause I just love having fresh lemons and lemon juice around.
Yeah.
So number 1, bless your drinking water. Every time you're going to drink your water, put the intention in that it's going to hydrate you, that it's going to flush toxins and heavy metals from your body, and that it's going to help lubricate your joints, hydrate your brain and all your organs. Just give it that blessing and honor. It's just a simple few words you can whisper inside your head to bless your water before you drink it.
Yeah. And too, Marie, it goes the opposite. Like, it's double-edged sword. Like, also, don't be yelling at your husband. Don't be getting into an argument or speaking negative words into your water. Finishing Bridgewalker's book, I added to that you should always be mindful of what you say when you're holding your drinks or when you're holding your food. So,
Mm,
blessing for sure. Um,
very
Number
much.
2 is singing in the shower. So this clears energy, raises your vibration, and sends healing out through the water. So you can release in the shower as well as infuse intentions, speaking your goals, singing your intentions. I hear just really helps make them more potent. So singing in the shower,
I love that. Plus, who doesn't sound better in the shower with all that reverb? You know,
right? I sound
better.
good to myself. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters,
My
Kate.
spirit team never says anything, so it's fine.
And the Grammy goes to I'll give it to you, Kate. So,
It was,
number 3, write a wish or prayer and float it in a bowl of water. Let the water carry it to spirit. So, you can do this with a piece of paper that will get soggy, but it's in the intention, a bay leaf. You can actually energize that water by putting a little spritz of salt in it, or even, let's say there's a wish or prayer that you want that has to do with increasing love in your life, whether it's love with somebody else or self love. Also float a few rose petals in there. There's so much you can do.
yeah. Also, so number 4, speak love into your bath or your foot soak. Imagine it soaking into your cells, rewiring your energy. I know, Marie, you have the best bath salts. They're like a spell for your bathtub.
Mm,
But I love how you do that because each everything that you add to your salt has an intention. So not only you have the benefits of the salt in the oils, but all the herbs that you put in there, the flowers. So if you're going to add anything, of course, positive words and affirmations, but add herbs with intention. So it's just a bath. I mean, a bath is just a great way to set intentions and release and to heal all at once.
Right, and then get a great night's sleep, hopefully, if you put a little magnesium in there, some Epsom salt as well. I
Mhm.
don't use Epsom salt in my salts just because, the crystals are kind of big, and I like to do um, dual work for my bath salts. You can throw it in the water, or you can actually use it, take it in your hands and scrub your body with it, and the Epsom salt just doesn't work for that.
Yeah.
But, anybody who knows me and knows Kitchen Witch Hawaii, which I'm revamping right now, and my website is on vacation mode because I'm reworking some of my recipes and stuff. But just know that, and Kate does this with her candles as well. Um, I almost go into a meditative state when I'm creating my Kitchen Witch products because I am just flowing with so much intention for the receiver of the product, whether it is bought for yourself or gifted, that whoever receives it um, is just getting beautiful, healing light energy, and actually I leave a big part of it open so that whoever receives it, it's almost like stem cells. It's going to be used for whatever you need it for at that particular moment.
I love it. And,
Yeah.
I feel like you have to channel some of those recipes because they're so amazing.
Oh,
And,
thank you.
and Danny also, my husband, uses them to scrub his face. He's always struggled with acne. So he actually does use that as a face scrub as well.
Yeah, and it's you got to be gentle, but you know your own body. So, of course, there's a little disclaimer there, but
Yeah. Like I
yeah.
couldn't do it, but he does, and he loves it.
I love that.
He has
Oh,
his own little Marie's, like a tub in the shower that he pours the salt into, and then he opens it while he showers.
I love that. Oh, I love that. Um, well, let's move on to number 5. Leave an offering of water under the full moon or any moon, but the full moon is the most powerful. At a shell or a flower and say thank you to all the spirits of the sea. I mean, I know that when I need to recharge my crystals, I put them in a bowl of salt water. Certain ones you can't, but for the most part, the hard crystals you can. And I put them under the moonlight, sunlight too, but the moon offers something more connected to water.
Yeah. And I just want to throw in too that if you practice angel magic, I have to give a shout out to Archangel Haniel. That will help enhance any intention that you set while working with the moon.
I love that.
Um, so now we want to list a couple clearing and letting go.
Yeah, and I think after COVID, we all got into the um a better habit of hand washing. Oh God, Kate, can you do you remember before nobody washed their hands?
Yeah, when
And
we were kids.
yeah, yeah, and gross, even coming out of the bathroom. I'll watch people, and it's like, I know you just came out of that stall, and I watched you just walk right out, and I heard the toilet flush, so I know. I know what you did
I
or
see.
didn't do. Anyway, a good, intention of releasing is washing your hands with intention. As the water's running, you just say, "I release what's not mine." Sending it right down the drain. It's such a powerful symbol.
It is. Yep. I did a video on our TikTok. Marie and I have mindful magic on TikTok, and I do mindful magic tips all the time. So for this one, is the shower release. I mentioned how our bathroom is where we get rid of the heavy stuff. This can be energy vampires, toxic exes, those you want to flush down the toilet. So we can just be envisioning their name in the toilet, a piece of like a small piece of paper, flushing it down the toilet. That's for like the people that you want out of your life. But the shower, this is like a sacred space to release your traumas, to release your stress, anything that's really, really heavy. Setting the intention before you take a shower. Angels, spirit team, for me, it's like Mother Mary, please bless every drop of water that touches my body and just heal me. Send me healing, help me feel clarity, whatever your intention is. That's why I love mindful magic so much. Is everything that's mundane really is magic. So the shower is such a great place to do that.
It is. And it's, I feel like as we're doing this podcast and we're reminding people that you can put a little bit of magic in every little thing you do, it's going to become habit. And then, you're just going to be able to create the life you want for yourself with manifesting these things. All these little prayers of gratitude are an intention are retraining your brain, your body, your spirit to get in line and the best alignment with what you need and what you want.
Hmm. I love what Rebecca Campbell says, make your life a moving prayer. And I love that. It always stuck with me.
Yeah, I love that one too. So, water magic, simple, sacred, and always with you. So, whether the mermaid dinner is a creepy conspiracy or an urban legend, it's pointing to something real.
We're fascinated by the mystery, but we don't need it to consume us. Like we don't need to own or consume it. We can honor it if it really pulls us or sparks something. Chances are something's being awakened within you, and it will lead you somewhere. So do pay attention to things that stand out, like mermaids. Are you interested in mermaids? Maybe study Lemuria. Read books on the topic. So just know that you don't need to allow the darkness to consume you. Just know that there is probably a reason that you're drawn to it.
I love that. The ocean is ancient, it's alive, and it's filled with stories, some loud, some silent.
And mermaids, maybe they're not gone. I don't think they are. Maybe they're just waiting for us to remember how to listen. So until
So,
next time,
until next time,
stay
stay
mindful and
mindful
stay
and stay
magical.
magical. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks for listening.